The Beast of Bray Road is one of the cryptids that I think actually could be real. Now, there have been over 300 plus sightings in Wisconsin, Northern Illinois, and Iowa alone. And this comes from credible witnesses who have no reason to make this stuff up. So for me, there's something definitely being seen in Wisconsin. Now, the epicenter of sightings comes along Bray Road. And this story specifically comes from Elkhorn, Wisconsin. There was this man named Lindy. Lindy said one night he's driving with a couple friends along Bray Road. He was being followed by another friend in a separate car. And as they're making their way down Bray Road, he said, there was about a foot of snow covering the sides of the road. And he said, just remembered it being very cold and very eerily quiet. And as they're making their way down Bray Road, he said out of the corner of his eye, he's seen something run across this field. And he said it was very large, like a bear. So he tells his friends, hey, did you see that? What was that? And his friends are like, we didn't see anything. What are you talking about? As they are discussing this, the car all of a sudden fishtails and goes into a ditch. Well, he swears up and down that something hit the vehicle and caused it to slide into this ditch. But his friends are like, no, that's impossible, man. You just slipped on some ice. So they get behind this car and they're trying to push it out of the ditch. The other friend in the other car is sitting there waiting. And for about 15-20 minutes, they're trying to push this thing out. Well, he started to get a really weird feeling, like they weren't alone, like they were being watched. So he tells his friends, we'll come back here tomorrow and get the vehicle. Something's not right. Let's get out of here. So they get in the other friend's car and they're getting ready to leave. When they look over, and standing about 20 feet from where they were pushing the car is this 7-foot tall, large looking werewolf-like creature. And they said it had the snout of a dog. It had these long pointy ears. It had bright yellow eyes, and it had arms that reached all the way down to the ground. And they said this thing was just kind of standing there and slightly moving. It turned and then it ran off into the woods. They take off, get out of there. The next day, when he came back to get his car, he said there were all these strange footprints in the snow leading into the woods. So what do you think? Is the Beast of Bray Road real?